The most dangerous narcissist you will ever encounter isn't the one screaming at you. It's the one who prays over you while feeding off you. The spiritual narcissist neighbor has constructed the perfect identity shield. They are the neighborhood sage, the one who leaves herbal bundles on your doorstep after they've finished triangulating with every person on the block about you. They weaponize light language. I'm just holding space for you. I was guided to tell you this. Spirit showed me something about your energy. Chosen one. That is not discernment. That is surveillance dressed in linen. Here's what the spiritual narcissist next door actually does to a chosen one. 1. They perform proximity. They engineer constant accidental contact, so your nervous system never fully deactivates around them. That low-grade anxiety you feel when you pull into your driveway, that's your polyvagal system clocking a predator. 2. They run covert triangulation. They become intimate with your other neighbors, positioning themselves as the oracle of the block. You become the subject. They become the authority. 3. They use spiritual bypassing as a Darvo weapon. When you set a boundary, suddenly you're operating from a low vibration. Your discernment becomes their diagnosis. 4. They engage in energetic enmeshment. They show up when you're at your lowest, not to support you, but to harvest the frequency of your unprotected emotional state. 5. They orchestrate a smear campaign cloaked in concern. I've been praying for her. I'm worried about her path. That's proxy recruitment wearing a halo. Your body knew before your mind did. The tension in your chest before you open the front door. The hypervigilance scan you do before checking the mailbox. The allostatic load that has quietly accumulated from months of managing their energy field alongside your own. That is not anxiety, chosen one. That is your sovereign nervous system sounding an alarm. It was never wrong. You were simply taught to override it in the name of being a good neighbor, a gracious person, a spiritual one. The irony? You were always the spiritual one. They just needed to be near it. Say this with me. I revoke every energetic agreement made through false spiritual connection. I seal my auric field against covert access. I release the guilt of discerning a wolf in sage clothing. My peace is not a resource. My presence is not a harvest. This property, body, mind, spirit, and land, is consecrated ground. No counterfeit frequency has jurisdiction here. It is finished. If your neighbor quotes the universe while draining yours, comment sovereign, and I'll show you exactly how to energetically and practically reclaim your home frequency. Welcome home, chosen one. She burns sage. She says she's praying for you. She's also running a smear campaign to every neighbor on the block. The spiritual narcissist next door is a covert predator with a crystal collection. Let's talk about it. Comment sovereign if you felt this, and be sure to like, share, and follow your tribe of alchemists.